The mic is on? Yep. Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This will be episode 6. I'm planning on taking down the episode that I originally posted because that episode had corrupted footage in it because I didn't realize my encoder for OBS was being overloaded. So I had to change the quality settings on that stuff. I also figured out my hotkeys so that I can do it in-game, start recording in-game, and stop recording in-game. Sooner or later, I will figure out how to do scenes and stuff. But that's not now, transitions and scenes. Also, I had to reset my account, because I had pretty much finished the entire game by the time I realized that all the footage got corrupted. So, that was nice. Yep. Also, I turned off some of the Relto pages because I was like, oh, it's flowing and moving items. So I will probably turn all the Relto stuff at the final episode, just because I can't have it on right now or it will, like, just destroy the gameplay. But I also got a new monitor, new keyboard, so now I have my computer next to my desk, and then I have my desk with my laptop? Monitor and this. So I have OBS on this screen so I can like look down every once in a while, and then I have my main gameplay up here. I will be getting a desk here so I can put my laptop right here and have the OBS running there so that I can do this. And then sooner or later I'll probably move my laptop back down here and then have an actual monitor here, and then I'll be able to close the top of my laptop. So that's gonna be good. But I have to figure out video cable stuff, and that's gonna be an annoyance. But, I had to start from scratch, so my clothes are different. I try to make everything as on Relto as best as near good. So, today, we will be returning all the pedestals. Or totems, whatever you want to call them. The borrow. Pedestals? Potems? I don't know what you'd call them. You just said their name, I forgot it. And I just played this game again. Let's see, how many times have I played Uru? Not including Uru Live. 7 times. Oh my gosh! And I watched somebody complete the entire Uru Ages Beyond Mist, which is the first game, in 30 minutes! Ugh! How does one do that? That's just like, boy, you... Oh. Brilliant. Okay. So that didn't happen, and we'll be alright. And they did a special technique in the cleft that I tried doing, but it didn't work. Where you can, the bridge that breaks, you can jump on the ropes at a certain point so that it doesn't break, which is a neat idea, but I don't see the point in it if you're just going to make another bridge be able to work in the end. So it's kind of a useless thing to do. I also, now that we have the desk, the monitor, I have a reason for having a webcam plug-in thing, because this is my main screen. I will try to get my webcam in, but I'm afraid for the encoder, because I'm afraid that the processing is going to be too much for it. But we'll see. Oh, I also figured out that I figured out how the generator system works. There's a long shaft in the center, and the entire shaft is the still part, and everything is moving around it. So when you're inside the generator room, that's the shaft, and then the entire building is moving around it. And so it then is able to generate power. I think it's because it's like a water mill, like the currents underground or moving it this way, or thermal energy, something along those lines. But okay, see, this always happens. It's creepy. I have to just quickly switch things to fix it. Why? Also, I turned off music because I got copyright claims. Got copyright claims on my videos because I had music on. I should have known better. Not to put my music in. That was dumb of me. Oh, and don't worry, I already have the code written down from the previous session of trying to record this. That's a glitch, or it's the shell thing. Well, you'll understand what the shell thing is if you haven't played this yet later on in the series. You know what would be nice? If you could actually show commas, parentheses, and brackets in real life somehow when you're speaking. Because then you're able to separate sentences up correctly without there being an issue. I would really like that, but then again you can't because it's impossible. Amazing. So I think I said in the Caddish video, the Cash Policy video with the vault, that there was supposed to be a book. I figured out when the book appears. It's when you finish the second expansion pack. Sorry, I registered the first original part as the expansion pack, as an expansion pack. I don't know. But when you finish Path of the Shell, it unlocks and you can see what's there. I can't remember if you're able to access. Oh, invisible, amazing. Access Kavir in this one. I know you are in whatever it's called. What is Life? Gosh, that took me too long to figure that out. But that's that. Is my mic actually working? Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, it looks like it. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this on the wrong audio setting? Huh. Oh no, it's not. Okay, oh, thank God. I was looking at on my OBS the black bar, so you have your main volume bar that goes up to here, but then there's a black bar in the middle. I was using that as a register for my eye up on my desk. Okay. That spooked me. That spooked me quite a bit. Thankfully it wasn't false. Yeah, you can do parkour in here. I kind of like just jumping on these things because it's fun. And you can clip through the wall sometimes, and I think I just did it, I'm not sure. No, most of the time you'll just bounce right off. It's like, haha, nope. You can go.
Thank God! He's so bad!
If you need to do something, Evan, just kind of like wave.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, he did. Okay. Sorry, my brother was in the room, and he had to do something, and he was like, I need to leave the room by texting me. So I had to flip my microphone off. I had already made a previous recording session, and I accidentally had my microphone off. So all of the 3 minutes that I was recording, it wasn't much. I had stayed in my Relto, and I hadn't done anything. I was just talking. And thankfully, I didn't take the journey cloth for Garrison. I only went into Garrison. And that was a big mistake on my part anyways. So thankfully, I looked down at my OBS, and I realized that the volume bar is not going up for my mic. And I'm like, huh, that's not... And then I look at my mic, and I'm like, I am an idiot. And I'm invisible again. Amazing. Thankfully, you're able to do first-person stuff, but then again, That's just a bug in Uru, I think, where it's like, have you linked into a new age with Journey Club? Then you must become someone. That was probably offensive to somebody. um, it's like somebody gets on, he's like, that is my accent, you can't steal it, man. It's like, okay, I get it. Jeez, I wasn't trying to impersonate anybody. I have many, many voices that I just do for comedic effect, so. It's a pretty good monitor, and it actually, when I used it, when I made it the main screen, it turns my Uru to where there's no borders on the sides. Y'all still see borders, but I do not. So all I see is like, it's a little bit wider. Everything's a little bit wider, but that's it. It's not too bad. Last but not least, I wanted, that's just, it's a step prevention of some kind. And also because you need to get the symbol on the floor, so. Do, do, do. Yeah, 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 we know, 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 we know. I'm probably just gonna, after this, explore a little bit of Bevan, or I'll set up Kyrell. I think I already did set up Kyrell. Yeah, I did. I already did the Baba Goobo thing. This account. So, if we wanted to, because I'm afraid that all of this gets corrupted again, so I wanted to check. I want to check it over. I don't know. Of course, then there's the entire clef thing, and that might get to at least 20 minutes, and then I'll stop there if it does. I just want to make sure that everything works out all right, because I don't want to do it over again. And the only problem with the path to Dunny is not path to Dunny is you can't reset it, or I'm afraid that it won't reset, so I don't want to mess with any of that. So yeah, so you want to record all these. It's this at the top, and then that at one side. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Wait. Oh, it is randomized. Okay, it is. Alright. Let me just record this real quick. Glad I caught that, because I would have put in the wrong thing. That's nice, that's nice. So we have this over here, slate, I am going to call it. And then we have this over here. And then we have the turtle over here. Alright. I'm glad I caught that. So it is randomized, so you'll have to record your own one. I didn't know that. I thought it was the same for everybody. I love that. I love that. It's incredible. Little, like, clip right there going into the fissure. It's an incredible little thing. I love it a lot. wheeze there. Strange. Ouchie. I think that would hurt. Nope, didn't even do that. I almost started humming the song for this area. It's a pretty nice one. I recommend listening to it. It's called Airstream if you need it. Because the, what's his name? Zandy's, oh, look, would you look at that? My thing keeps... Is that Zandy? I think it is. I think that's his name. I can't remember. But I think, I don't think. I know his car, not his car, but his thing is an Airstream. Ah.
An ending has been written. You've done all that has been asked. You've traveled the full circle. You have returned to the cleft through the fissure. You swam among the stars and saw the remnants of previous journeys. You have returned, and the pillars were returned, and now one more of the Barrow, the least, has been returned to Denis. You don't need to understand what that means, only that the hand of the Maker has set it in motion. Now the circle is complete and the tree has begun to grow again. The path is now open, and so the symbol of the journey must change. Now the beginning is tied to the end. Now you can go where you wish. The restoration of Denis awaits. The deep city breathes. Uru again. And I would be concerned with other things. The least are becoming greater. They will now also affect the restoration. Perhaps not the way others had planned. You've learned about the pride of Denis. The great writers of worlds were infected with pride that became a cancer. It grew quietly beneath the surface, but it grew until Denis could live no more. But those things have been told. You understand it well, I think. Let us end this cycle with rewards before we start the next cycle. Relto, the High Place. Your age now. It was the first age I wrote, a gift from my parents, and now much more. It reminds me of another home, another place. I even placed the library in the place it belongs. But Relto will change. It will be your soul, showing what you are. Only I could write Relto. It's beyond what the Denis could accomplish. Keep it. And I've given you clothing that represents your journey. Wear this to show others what side you've taken, when sides are taken. When you wear it, you will tell all that you side with us. With Yisha, with the Barrow, it will not always be easy. And another gift is here, a link to the cleft here in Tomana. You haven't been able to return here, but now you can. This book will take a special place on your shelf. This place is not meant to be shared. Return here alone when you wish to remember the cycle of things.
So I'm going to finish up here in the cleft, and next episode will be the next expansion, the first expansion pack to Dunny. And then after that, we'll be doing Path of the Shell.
Returning. One final gift something that no Denis writer has been able to do for more than 10,000 years. I alone can write this gift. I alone am chosen to do this and more. This gift is what my father Atreus would have longed to give his grandmother Tiana. What Tiana longed for and danced for. The gift of life in the desert. Perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
And there's nothing we can do about her. She links away. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to click this. And we can get Isha's Storm for Relto. I'm going to click it and then remove it because it's going to make a lot of lag. Boop. No more. Don't want it. Alright. I'm only doing things that either the player has to move or the world doesn't move it at all. Alright, so what you want to do next is you want to actually just kind of whoop, jump over here and go up this. Look, I want to check something. Oh, but I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this isn't open. I want to see if there's anything down here real quick. Because I never checked. I don't think I did. I wonder if there's a Relto page down here. Nope. Alright. Because in the Uru Live, you actually start off on your Relto. And then there's one of the pedestal bookkeep things. I'm going to call them bookkeepers. Has the cleft, and there's only one of them. It's the cleft link. And then when you get here, do everything and then go down there. Instead of the Relto book being there, it's a Relto page. That unlocks the other 4 pedestals and moves to the cleft pedestal. So that's how that works. Wish you could hear the music though. That's because it's got some nice stuff in it. Hitting. Das Barrel. See. Perhaps the ending has not yet been written. Oh, also the Dunny, the To Dunny final marker thing, for some reason doesn't want to work. It might in this account, but for some reason in the other account it didn't want to work. Like, I did the final task, I finished it, and it's supposed to give me that same thing, but blue, and it has the another symbol, but it didn't want to work. So I think that is where we're going to be leaving it off for today. I will publish this tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So I'm recording this today on Monday. That's confusing. That's extremely confusing. But now I got my hotkeys working. I've gotten everything working correctly. My encoder. I'm pretty happy with how things are. I will see you guys all in the next episode. Thanks for watching.